Hello and welcome to the Sailing Adventures of Scamper. Well, what are you going to see today? Well, I am going to try and remove all of the yellow staining just above the waterline to try and make Scamper look a little less worn and a lot nicer. Never having done this before, I am going to try two products new to me, and that is the original stain remover known as Y10 and also Starbright hull cleaner. I've got no idea which one will work better, but let's flip the camera and find out. What I'm going to try and use is the Y10 original fiberglass stain remover. I'm just going to try a little bit, never having used this before, just to see how it goes, and I'm going to try and remove this bit of rust stain here first. So it says brush it on, leave it for 10 minutes and then come back to it. And let's have a go at this yellowing and staining over here as well. Let's stick some on there. Again, as I've said, a lot of this stuff is just kind of really new to us because we've just never done this before. And it says after you've painted it on, you just hose it off. That's pretty much the whole of the hull done on the starboard side. And whilst I'm doing that, I did notice a bit of a crack in the gel coats, so I might have to see about repairing that. I can't say I've noticed it before, so I don't know where that's come from. So what we'll do, what we're on now, so another 4 minutes or so and I'll start washing it off the rear end, and we'll go from there.
And I know I've got a weekend coming up.
Well, I think I'm a bit disappointed by the result actually. I was expecting it to kind of work a bit more quickly than that. I'm not sure it's done much at all. Maybe I just need to kind of agitate it a bit, or use a bit more, because I didn't use much. So maybe we'll have to keep trying and see what happens with it. It's a bit showery today, and it has rained a bit. My camera isn't waterproof, so I'm a bit dubious about leaving it out in the rain for too long, and it's just starting again. So I think I'm going to pack the camera away and pop it back inside where I know it's going to be safe, because it's a bit too expensive to get too wet and break. Today we are going to continue cleaning off the hull, and for that I'm going to be using Y10 again, because that seemed to work quite well last time, even though it did take quite a bit of elbow grease just to get it all off the hull. But I think I may have left it on there a bit too long, but the results were pretty good all the same. So I managed to do all of the hull kind of within reach of standing on the ground, and I've got a small step ladder with me today, so I'm going to continue on this side of the hull and have a go at cleaning kind of the top third of this side of the hull. We'll see how that goes. It's now a Sunday afternoon, and we are on Sunday the 28th, I think. Yeah, Sunday the 28th, so a couple of days after Christmas and Boxing Day. It's pretty cold today. It's about 5 degrees, 6 degrees, so I'm not quite sure how this Y10 will go, because the last time I used it, it was actually a bit warmer than it is now. So let's see how it goes. Safety glasses on and give it another go. Okay, so I've popped the Y10 on the top half of the hull, as you've seen me on the port side, not done the starboard side yet. And what I'm going to do in a second is start to hose it off and wash it off. Now, what I encountered last time was, because I'd left it on the hull a little bit longer than it recommended, probably about 20 minutes actually, it took a bit of elbow grease to get it all off. The results were really quite good though, but still, I'm not going to leave it quite as long today. Now, on the container, it does say to use in temperatures above 10 degrees Celsius. As I said, it's about kind of 5 or 6 degrees today, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to affect the chemical reaction that helps get all of the staining off the hull. I assume the chemical reaction is going to be a little bit slower, so I am going to leave it a bit longer than the 10 minutes recommended today before I start hosing it off. I used a small kind of handheld sponge that you'd buy in Morrison's or something like that previously. I've got a car cleaning sponge with me today that does appear to be a bit more abrasive, so that may well help to get some of the Y10 off the hull a little bit easier than last time, but we'll soon find out how it goes. Okay, so that's this side of the hull done. Hope you've enjoyed the time lapse. There are still a few yellow patches just above the anti-foul, or what's left of probably the primer. So I think I'm going to try some Starbright. I think it's called Hullbright. I'll go and grab it in a second, just on those patches, just to see if I can get that kind of yellowing off and see if it just makes the hull any better. So let's give that a go. As you can see here, I am using a washing up type sponge to apply the Starbright Hullbright to the hull, and I thought using a wiping action with the fluid would just offer some abrasion to assist in removing the staining. Let's give it a couple of minutes and come back and see what that looks like. I've left it longer than 2 minutes because it's less than 10 degrees, so I'm assuming whatever chemical reaction needs to occur takes a bit longer in colder temperatures. I can't hose it off with the camera being as close as it is, so I'm just going to use a damp sponge to just get the excess off and see what happens. Not sure if that's any better, to be honest. Maybe I'll have to replay the video and see if there is an improvement. It may be that I'll need to do it a few times or wait until the temperature is over 10 degrees to do it again, just to see whether that has more of an effect. But I've done some of the yellowing on this side of the hull, the nearer the front, so I think I'm going to go over, give that a hose off, wipe it off with a sponge, and just see what that looks like. Just finished hosing it off and sponging it off, as you've seen, and I'm not sure it has made a lot of difference or not. Maybe it's because of the reasons I said before, with it being a bit chilly today and the chemical reaction just doesn't get going. But yeah, not too bad on the rest of it. I'm not sure whether it's just my imagination or whether it has made a bit of a difference. As you can see, there's still a bit of discolouring there just above the old, what I assume is primer. But yeah, maybe we'll have a go at the other side with the Y10 and that Starbright stuff and see how it goes. Hasn't made any difference there either, but the Y10 didn't make any difference there either, so same on that side there, possibly a touch better, but not sure. So next stage of the hull cleaning will be this side, and you might be able to see there is loads and loads of yellowing on this side. So whatever I've done on the other side has made a difference, because it did look the same as this. Anyway, I'm going to go over this side now with the Starbright. I'll pop it on with a cloth and then kind of hose it, wipe it off, and that'll be done. So let's get cracking with that. So it's pretty good stuff, really. The black marks on the hull just come off, especially with a bit of agitation with the cloth. Seems to be better than just kind of put it on quickly and let it to do its thing. So if you are using this, I'd recommend put it on with a cloth, bit of agitation on those hard bits, just leave it go off, and I'll probably hose it and sponge it off at the same time when I'm done. So I think you've probably seen me do enough of this. I'm going to turn the camera off now, carry on with this side, and then we'll see if we can make a start with the Y10 on the stern of the boat. So I've just gone over the hull with the Starbright, and I think I'm going to go over the back of the hull or the stern with Starbright first, and then maybe do Y10 afterwards and just see how the results compare. Maybe it will be about the same, who knows, but let's go over the stern of the boat and see what happens. Finished off with the Starbright on the back of the boat. Jackie's gone to the shop, so I think I'm just going to hose off the back after a couple of minutes anyway, and maybe go over it again in the future, just so that we can tie the ladder back up and we've got no issues going up or down. So yeah, let's rig up the hose pipe and start streaming it off. At the start of the video, you will recall that I intended this to be a bit of a comparison between the Y10 and the Starbright hull cleaner, but in the end I had to use both products to try and get the results that I was after. And as you can see by these before and after pictures, all of the staining has come off the hull of Scamper, so really happy with the results. But it was necessary to use a sponge to offer a bit of abrasion when applying and removing the products to get the desired results, meaning the manufacturer's suggested methods for applying and removing the products simply didn't work for me. Okay, so I'm aware the battery in the camera is about to go, so let's get this done quickly. So I've gone over both sides of the boat now with the Starbright hull cleaner. Done the back as well with Starbright hull cleaner, and actually that's come up a lot better. And Jackie came back from the shop and noticed it immediately, so that's a big plus. Obviously can't go over it with Y10 now that it's wet, so the next dry day I get, I'm going to go over it with Y10 as well, just for consistency, and see if it makes any difference. Who knows, it might do. So I'm going to have a cup of tea. It is actually still sunshine, cold, but sunshine, and I'm a little damp, but there you go. And I may well carry on sanding off the underneath of the hull after I've had a cup of tea, depending on the time and what we feel like. It is now 3:45, so let's see how it goes. So yeah, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment, ask questions. I love getting back to people, and it's really nice to hear your comment, and thank you very much for taking the time to comment. I know you don't have to, and it's really appreciated. All of those likes, subscriptions and comments really do help YouTube put my videos or our videos in front of as many people as possible. And yeah, so thank you very much for those that have. I'll see you next time. Take care and cheerio. Don't forget to join us on the next episode of the Sailing Adventures of Scamper, where I will be doing a bit of this, a bit of that, and a bit more of that. Cheers. See you next time.